Hello, welcome to our Builder Innovator Summit Presenter Spotlights. My name is Sharnice Houston, Program Manager of the Builder Innovator team, and today we're excited to introduce our Multifamily Track Chair, Brandon Savage, who wears a lot of hats, but is the Head of Solution Enablement at VOZIQ, and also a Kansas State University professor. Brandon, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. Can you briefly introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes. So my career started in the electronic security industry, kind of the ADTs of the world, and working in operations and supply chain, and then ultimately customer experience. And it was as part of kind of that customer experience role that I got involved with AE Ventures and had the opportunity to be able to come and share some of my limited knowledge of the building industry, but probably more of my curiosity to be able to be a moderator and to ask questions of the talented and knowledgeable people that we have at the summits in order to take a look at where we're at now, but also to look at, probably more importantly, where we're going and kind of where the trends are.
Yeah. Well, speaking of where we're going, from your perspective, what are some emerging trends or challenges you believe multifamily industry leaders should prepare for in the next 5 to 10 years?
Sure. I think one of the biggest shifts I see is the evolution of resident expectations. The new generation of renters is looking for more than just square footage. They're looking for experience-driven living, smart homes that are intuitive, wellness features that support mental and physical health, and community spaces that feel personalized and engaging. At the same time, the operators are under increasing pressure to drive performance, to cut OpEx, and generate new revenue streams. So the challenge becomes integrating these technologies in ways that are both scalable and cost-effective. And at the summit, we're addressing this head-on. Our sessions are going to explore how to leverage everything from AI and automation to smart lighting, air quality systems, and outdoor entertainment tech, all designed to help property leaders be able to stay ahead of that curve. It's about being proactive, not reactive, and building future-proof strategies today.
Yeah. Well, speaking of your summit topics, you will be discussing things such as tech-enabled OpEx strategies, ancillary revenue, outdoor shared space amenities, and so on and so forth. What's one key takeaway you hope that the multifamily companies and property owners will leave your session with?
Sure. I think if there's one thing that I hope attendees walk away with, it's this. Technology in multifamily is no longer optional, but it's the key to unlocking long-term value. From using data to cut operational costs, to transforming outdoor areas into revenue-generating social playgrounds, to promoting resident wellness through design and smart systems, our sessions are going to show that thoughtful innovation pays dividends. We're bringing together leaders from companies like Zenahome, Crestron, Point Central, Residio, ADT, who aren't just talking trends, they're showing what implementation really looks like. These are real-world insights from people who are doing the work. So if you want actionable strategies and candid perspectives from the front lines, this is the room you want to be in.
Absolutely. You've been with us for a few years as a track chair. I want to know, what do you like most about the Builder Innovator Summit, and what keeps you coming back?
I think I said this before, I'm curious. I like to think of the future and what the future can be like. And personally, I like helping influence that to really kind of challenge people to be thinking of what could be. So I think what keeps me coming back is that quality of the conversation. You know, we're bringing together not just vendors and developers, but really true innovators, people that are willing to challenge assumptions, share real data, and then talk candidly about what works and what doesn't. So I love how immersive it is. It isn't a typical conference where you sit through presentations and then go home. The different way that we approach it, it gives you access to industry peers, to decision makers, and that collaborative energy just makes this a really unique space. I always walk away with fresh ideas, and so do our attendees.
You mentioned your curiosity a couple times, and I'm curious, what's one of the coolest things that you remember learning from our summit, you yourself?
That is a great question. I think one of the things as we were doing this, as we were coming out of the pandemic, was the air quality. And we all had lived in a world for decades where we really didn't care about the air quality, or at least weren't that educated about the air quality within the buildings that we were in. And as we came out of that, and as this was the opportunity for some of our vendor partners who have been trying to push this message for a while to really shine. And I got a little wireless, carbon dioxide sensor that I would start carrying around in different rooms and buildings that I was in, and was really surprised to see the variance in that, and then started making decisions both at home and in business of where I was at to try to react to that. And I think that's something that's really been interesting to me.
That's awesome. I mean, that's a good point. I know coming out of the pandemic, we had time to really sit and focus on a lot of different things, and air quality was definitely one of them. So Brandon, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to share your insights and just give us a closer look at the value that you bring to our event. We're looking forward to hearing more from you at the Builder Innovator Summit in Orlando in just a few weeks. And for our audience, stay tuned for more as we continue to highlight our incredible presenters and track chairs, and stay tuned for updates for the event.
Thanks, Sharnice. I look forward to seeing you there, and everyone who's watching, look forward to seeing you there as well.